fact number 1 is that Kev Kevison, the third, or just Kev, from Movie Juice, and all the, Potty Gold and all them, he is based off 2 characters, Kevin from Home Alone, because, it's always a favourite character in a movie, and I thought, how would I change that name, I've always loved that movie, and, he's always getting up to something, and also it's based off Kenny from South Park, because of the fact that he has no tolerance of death, he can't die, just like Kenny from South Park, just, the joke, oh my god, he killed Kenny. It's pretty much the main thing, and why he can't die. Fact 2. Movie Juice is in the fictional town Bimpo, where they originally lived in just straight town Bimpo, and eventually moved out to East Bimpo due to, issues. If you haven't seen Potty Gold, I obviously won't spoil it, but, yeah. Fact number 3. There is a Bimpo movieverse, and in the Bimpo movieverse, there is movies made in the fictional town. So, Movie Juice was actually what happened, but they made a movie out of it. Like a Bimpo director made a movie out of it called 7 Car Drive Massacre, and made an identical house to it, but made it a set house, and used it for a local filming studio, which is where Horace and Bimpo was filmed, and upcoming films like Street Rider will be filmed, which, yeah, but they're all set in this house because they're set in this fictional universe film set. It's over the top, but, it's just a cool little feature. Right, guys, next up, Fact 4, we have that, Movie Juice was filmed in one holiday. So that's 10 weeks, but it wasn't every day. We can't just spread it out. And then during it we edited, then at the end we put it all together, just double checked, and had it up by about, well, today last year, so, yeah, well, not even a full holiday, almost, but, yeah, and it was, like, one of the funnest films to make ever, probably my favourite movie, just filmed, because it was just so fun, and, just we had good techniques when we were actually making the movie. At Fact 5, if you were watching Redux and realised that the deck scene, which is the scene where we're just getting high on the deck, wasn't there, it's because it's the only scene in the whole movie that we just agree shouldn't be in there, but we kind of put it in there and trimmed it as much as we could to make the movie 69 minutes, so, it's funny, it's cool, and it's not that boring, it's just, in my opinion, just like when you watch it, a lot of people would just stop watching at that point, so, Redux just gets rid of that and really puts it to show, like, just replaces it with other stuff, and, yeah. And Redux actually ends up being longer. It replaces one bad scene with many other good scenes and just more intermissions that are more interesting. Yeah. Fact number 6. Everybody in the whole Juice Gang, just people, James Edwards, me, Jude, Ashley Edwards, Ash, all them, we all agree Redux is the preferable version, and we liked it a lot more. Originally, I wasn't really sure, but then I was like, yeah, it's just definitely better, and it feels quicker even though it's longer, which is a good thing. Gets rid of the deck scene. I reckon it's just a nice cleaned up version, although the original version is still great. This is just a better version of what is already a good film. Fact number 4. Movie Juice, we were going to film it, and then we decided to film it in the holidays. We came up with an idea for a movie, and we're like, oh, every video has to have juice in it, which, didn't end up happening. But back then, every video had to end in juice, which I like to end videos in juice still, but only juice videos and just classic videos that deserve the word juice, I guess. Movie Juice. By the time we were at Movie Juice, almost every single video had the word juice in it, and a majority of them still do. But when we were making it, it was going to be a lot worse. We were planning on making like a terrible movie for fun about Potty Gold was more of a, we were more like hillbilly based, like, I don't know, like, not like that or anything, but just like more just homeless scenes and just a lot of just original notes of us just that we actually there. Well, not me, Ash and Jude ended up making an actual script for the movie, but yeah, originally there was supposed to be no script, and it was just gonna have all the stuff. It was gonna be a stupid joke, and you know, it still would have been funny, but what came out of it was much better than what we were expecting. Fact number 5, originally, there was only supposed to be one original song in this whole track. We were just going to use Gangster in School and then use a song, and we were going to... The movie would have panned out something like this.
Well, I'm a pot-smoking hippie. My name's Muck Sticky. Some call me Mervis Thrifty. Come and get high with me. Here, kitty, kitty. I'm feeling kinda frisky. Big fat bag of weed and you can fist me. Kiss me on the pecker. Twist a hootie mac. You can borrow my lighter, but bring it right back. This party is jumping. We're tub thumping. Call me Chumbawamba. Get knocked down, but I get up again. Here, light this up again. And maybe then you and me, we can get so high. Pot smoking. We're gonna get so high. Because we're pot smoking. We're gonna get so high. Because we're pot smoking.
As you can see, copyrighted music. And yeah, it's just... I don't know, man. We probably still could have done that, but it just wouldn't have been as good, and you know, the music kind of matches the film better of what we actually put in it. At fact number 6, there's only about 2 scenes, well, 2 videos, I'd say, because it's just short clips, set outside of this area we filmed in, like the house and the street. We didn't even go that far for movie juice. Kind of like it that way. It feels enclosed and it feels good. You know, of course, all there's the car scenes, but you know, yet that's a little thing. But like, yet we haven't had cars moving around with the camera there. There will be once we can drive, I guess. And yeah, but yeah, there's only like 1 or 2 scenes filmed at a separate house, and that's it. At fact number 7. We were never planning on making a prequel or probably even a sequel till about, well, like, till we pretty much started making the movie. We just thought of other ideas. They thought, fact number 7, when we made this movie, we didn't plan on making a prequel or any movie, just movies, till pretty much as we were making it, about like halfway through, we, you know, everybody came up with ideas and stuff, and we ended up one. But we always wanted to have like some kind of sequel, but we never really thought of a prequel, and once we thought of it, I guess it was just Potty Gold. Fact number 8. There is another unreleased version of Movie Juice. I might have to release this. I was planning on releasing it on the date of tomorrow, but it just would take so long. I might one day, maybe on the 2nd anniversary, or maybe on the 1st anniversary of the Redux. That's a good idea. 1st anniversary of Redux, maybe. Anyway, yeah, the uncut story. It's every single clip, not cut at all. It's just raw footage. I think it goes for about an hour and a half or something. Maybe a little less, but it's got extended intermissions. It's got a lot of stuff in it. It's got no behind-the-scenes footage, but it feels like behind-the-scenes. Because when we film, we used to film and just talk as we were filming. So we didn't have to start and go back when we wanted to speak. We could just plan, have it all in one recording, and yeah, it just it feels like a longer movie just behind the scenes. And yeah, it's just hasn't been released this day. I tried to release it once. I just thought it's way too long. I want to wait for a special occasion to release it. So I mean, maybe watch out for the anniversary of Redux in like a month or 2. At fact number 9, originally this year we were planning on making a Movie Juice Final Cut, but we focused too much on Potty Gold and Hosa Bimpo that we never ended up doing it. It's a cool future idea to make for fun, maybe in like the very, very future with like, maybe, you know, just remake it, but, you know, if we were to remake it, we'd have to really remake, like we were only planning on remaking a few new scenes and just fixing a few things up editing-wise, even though there's nothing really wrong with it, just make it the final cut. But we realised there's already a lot of cuts of it, and we couldn't really, we'd have to make it in the next year because, you know, we'd look different to that, and it'd make no sense in the different scenes, like, So it was either make it then or make it never, or we'd have to remake the whole film with just us as adults when in like 10 years. Like, that's an idea, but I don't reckon we will do it. But it's an idea. It could happen, but it just depends what we're doing then, and basically if we have time. At fact number 10, me myself had a idea about like November-ish last year, or October, end of October-y, kind of like September-y, because we thought of this before I moved to where I live now. We thought to make a movie, and then when we moved here, we're like, no, we'll wait till holidays. So it was probably about September, October-ish, just till I kind of, because I was thinking of moving to where I was right now, just to for a while, but we're like, oh, we shouldn't film till I get down here, because the new house would be a good, like, filming location. I'm obviously not going to give you my location, I'm not an idiot, but, yeah, I had this idea, and it was pretty much to make another, either make Movie Juice a bad movie, which was our original idea, or just to make Movie Juice an extended Juice video, and just make it make no sense, which is kind of our idea, but we wanted to make just a dumb story instead. But then they ended up writing a script, and then this, it happened as a movie. Just another fact. Fact number 11. This film is rated MA15+. It's not stated on YouTube because there's no rating system for YouTube. It's just if it's made for kids or not. But yeah, it's rated MA15+ if there was a official DVD release. I own my own copy of it. We all own our own copies of them. But yeah, and it's an MA. The Redux version was originally supposed to be R18+, but watching it back, it just didn't really suit the rating. It wasn't crazy enough to be R, which isn't a bad thing. It just suited the MA rating better. So, both versions are MA. Fact number 11. There is 4 Movie Juice trailers. It might sound like a lot of trailers, but with this Movie Juice, because I just wanted more people, because it's been a while since we made the third trailer. When the movie was about to release, I'm like, oh man, we got all the footage. Let's release the final trailer now, because we only had one more filming session till we reckon we had it done. And I was like, oh, we need to get people in the mood to, get people to watch it pretty much, and it worked, and people watched the film. Fact number 12. The first Movie Juice trailer was released on October 31st, 2019, so it would have been about October 29th, because it took a while to release this for some reason. Maybe October 30th, 29th to 30th, to come up with the idea for this movie. I remember once, I think I was staying at their house or something, so that's when we came up with this idea. We were going to just film a little bit for now, and we were just going to wait. That was our plan. But we actually thought we had enough footage to come and make something. We were like, oh, this makes a trailer. And then we were like, yeah, we'll just make it a trailer. So, yeah. Fact number 13, according to me, just kind of scrolling through a video which is out called Every References in Movie Juice /Redux. I had a list of every reference. There's about 14 references to movies in the Movie Juice, both versions. That's just me scrolling through. There might be 15 or maybe less, but yeah, a lot of nice references in this film, and even some decently hidden references and stuff. Fact number 14. This isn't a full Movie Juice kind of question thing, but the Potty Gold, the Untold Story teaser trailer was released only about 1 month after the Movie Juice Redux trailer, so we did not wait long. Potty Gold was originally supposed to be released April-ish, because we were locked down, all that shit, and we had to film. Well, we didn't have to. We wanted to film pretty much because we had nothing else to do. We just filmed stuff, and we were like, oh yeah, we could release it soon, and then everything went back. We had to do our things, and then they filmed a few things of theirs, and then we had to come kind of Christmassy holidays, kind of had to start filming, and we realized we didn't have much to film. We could have done it throughout the year had the movie been released really, really later, but I don't know what happened, but we only had one filming day in the Christmas holidays, we filmed about 30 minutes of footage or something, 40 minutes of footage, and added it up, and we're like, oh, we're done, and that's good. And that's it for this video. That's just a lot of facts. I tried to do in-depth facts. I could do a bunch of random, like, could have done short facts, like, this is this and this is that. You know, just really quick ones, like, Bimpo is a fictional town. Like, I just wanted to explain things more in-depth and make it more kind of interesting for the viewers. And happy Movie Juice anniversary. Hopefully this gets released on the anniversary. But, yeah, I might release Movie Juice The Uncut Story on the Redux anniversary, so yeah, I guess get ready for that if you want to see it. Comment below in the comments, and subscribe to Juice Gang. Yeah, it feels like I'm making my own channel video, but it's for Juice Gang, so, you know, subscribe, get us to, what, like 200 by the end of the year? Yeah.